you've been doing something with your penis on your pants right there.
God. Oh, hi. We got company. The 15-minute morning show podcast is going on. Scotty B in the other room.
Hi.
There she is. And there's Gandhi, and there's Scary, and there's Garrett, and look, Scotty B again.
Hello.
Up above. You're in two places at once.
How?
And here's Danielle. Hello. And Nate is on his way in. I got to tell you guys, this has been probably the busiest week guest-wise, maybe since the beginning of our show 20-something years ago.
This is the history of our show. Definitely. In a 5-day week, how many guests we have? Like 8? 9?
Yeah.
I love it. It makes the week fly by, I think.
I know, it does.
Yeah.
Really? I thought this was the slowest week ever.
Oh.
I mean, no, I love the guests. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it was a slow week.
Okay.
Isn't that, usually when it's a fast week, it's a fast week for everyone. Usually when it's a slow week, it's a slow week for everyone. But we're differing in opinions here. Why is there so much noise coming from Scotty's studio?
I don't know. He's over
I thought my mouth was
burping.
closed. I'm sorry.
Where are your hands?
Ugh.
You're on the counter.
And he's been burping like ridiculous.
Well, this has been a busy food week, too.
Well, that doesn't mean you should just go blah, blah,
And it's not over yet. There's more tomorrow.
I love how you burp into a microphone and like, oh, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
My mouth was closed. You shouldn't have heard it.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me?
It was one of those beer burps. It goes.
It was more of like a.
I have a question, not to get gross. I had Brussels sprouts the other day. Why do they stay in your system unlike asparagus? Asparagus leaves your system like after the first.
Well, you almost kind of said what the answer is. They are from the same family as broccoli and cabbage.
Right.
And I mean, they're what's the word?
Is it cruciferous or no?
It's cruciferous. It is cruciferous. And they make you fart.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
And they're good for you. They're great. They're full of fiber.
I was like, I had these almost like 24 hours ago. Why can I still taste it in my mouth? I brushed my teeth.
Well, they also could be the way that they were prepared. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Is that farty taste?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well.
You're here at the time.
Taco pans.
About Brussels sprouts are still in his system. He's tasting them a day later. I love Brussels sprouts.
So good.
But either you love them or you hate them.
Right.
I love them.
You know, the thing is, like Brussels sprouts, you might not like them as a kid, but like them as an adult because your taste buds change over time. You know this.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah,
Is this why we didn't like them then and we didn't like
you
them
tend
now?
to like more bitter things as you get older. So coffee, beer.
It's because we get bitter as we get older.
Yeah, the bitter just merges
Some
in
people
easily.
especially.
Brussels sprouts, but it's also kind of mind-blowing to see Brussels sprouts fresh at a farm stand because they come on this giant thing.
It's
They're
a
not
stalk.
just in a container.
Yeah.
It's the stalk. I love how they grow.
Yeah.
We grew them last year, and it was fun. I mean, it's crazy to grow your own Brussels sprouts.
And does it drive you crazy, too, when people say Brussels sprouts?
Well, they're Brussels.
There are Brussels
Scotty.
sprouts.
Scotty's becoming a cantankerous old man about grammar.
He's been that way.
He corrects you on stuff that he's not even correct about. So it's like, shut up, Scotty.
What are you talking about?
A days-long manhunt.
Okay, that sounds like one day.
Not if you listen to the rest of the story.
It depends if there's an apostrophe there or
Days
not.
long, right? But you heard the apostrophe, and there was no apostrophe, so that's in your head.
The only
I know,
way
this is
that
what I have to deal with doing the news with him every
The only
day.
way days long would be that's you're saying it's possessive. That's not. It's not.
It would have been a day-long manhunt, not a days-long.
Days long is more than one day, right?
He stopped me in the middle of my news to tell me it was incorrect. And
I didn't know. I just said, hey, maybe that doesn't sound right.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I'll play it back.
Play it back.
I will.
Do it.
Gonna.
He doesn't have it.
Oh, these two.
When are you two just going to do it?
Yes.
We already have.
Yeah,
so
we
many
did already.
times.
Many times.
So many times. Hello.
I've read those theories.
Oh, okay. Well,
many
there you go. I assumed.
So many times.
So,
You doing, Elvis?
Hey, you know what? You have turned into a little bit of a fuddy-duddy.
I've become one? I've been one my whole life.
No,
I've
no,
been
you
an
used to be more fun.
What,
It
Danielle?
was all over his
Wanted
pants.
to get a zoom in
You
on my
missed at the
pants.
bathroom?
Oh, you weren't here.
No.
You weren't here.
I got syrup in my
Syrup.
He ate one of the tacos, the chicken and waffle tacos with the syrup, and it drizzled and drooled
That's
all.
what it is.
Yeah.
Can we talk about what else he did this morning?
What did I do?
Can we?
He went into a conference room where there was a box of little donuts that were
They were
sitting out all
cupcakes.
night.
They were mini
Cupcakes
cupcakes.
From yesterday.
from yesterday.
They could have been from Tuesday.
And what did he do?
He ate one.
And he brought them in for us to eat.
Listen, that's kind of like the unwritten rule of radio. Like, we've been working in radio station for 25 years. How many
Scary
times-
definitely had one.
No, not this time. Had I known they were there, I'm kind of upset you didn't tell me. I
on
would
Scotty's desk.
They were just sitting out all night, and we don't even know who brought them in. We don't. Someone could have.
Were they open?
Yeah.
So the Met Gala cockroach could have climbed all over them?
And you know what else somebody did to them?
I know.
No, see, there's where his theory goes wrong because I was here all night. No one touched those cupcakes.
Thank you.
But
No,
we didn't know
humans.
that, and we didn't know that you saw them all night. So he just opened them up, and assuming that we'd be fine to eat them.
Well,
We
I'm
didn't
talking about
know.
Scotty's theory.
Well, Scotty, let me tell you something. Unless it was Garrett who started donging.
Let me tell you something.
Did you dong the cupcakes?
Well, if Scary ate it, then I would have said yes. But
I didn't eat any.
I think we've been doing that at radio since I first started working.
Donging cupcakes?
If there's food out, you just eat it, and I'm sure that stands.
I would never.
That
No way,
stands
no
for
way.
any place of
I just
business.
need to know where it's been,
No.
who's been hovering over it.
Exactly. And again, we're in New York. There could be rats, roaches, all kinds of critters crawling all
Rats
over
in
it.
there.
I mean,
Roaches,
did you see
though.
the size of that roach at the Met Gala?
It was
Yeah.
pretty
The
big.
thing was getting egged on to run
I
up
think
the
that was
staircase.
Technically, what do you call them? A palmetto bug
Yeah,
or something?
palmetto
Those big
bug. It's
old water bugs?
Fancy word for giant roach.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I ate an old cupcake. Big whoop.
I know, but that's not the problem. The problem is you put them out for others to eat. You thought you were being a nice host by sharing the old cupcake.
Yeah, have some trash.
Then you're going to call me later from the toilet.
I did the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
that's friendship right there.
The two of you.
Sorry. Can we talk about something
Yeah,
else?
you two are cute.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me look through my notes.
Look at mine.
Those are a lot of notes.
I'm going to go
there.
through my phone.
Oh, here's one. A friend gave me a piece of wisdom in life. Sometimes we don't chase what's good because we have what's comfortable. Are you living that life right now? I know I am.
Oh, that's good.
This is not good. It's comfortable.
You want us to make you uncomfortable?
Wait a second.
Someone pinch his nipple.
But what if this is the best? I mean, what if you switch to something that's not as good? So you're making a gamble that what you have is great.
Well, it's called taking chances. I think that's sort of what they're alluding to.
Okay.
If you're not out there taking chances to work toward that dream, that new thing, that whatever, and you're just comfortable, okay. Look, there are a lot of people in relationships that still stay in the relationships because they're comfortable.
Yes.
And comfortable isn't always the best. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Scotty B is
there?
making all this noise.
No, I just moved my microphone. I didn't hear any noise in here.
I just picture like a dog with a bone. A dog picks up a bone and bone in its mouth. And then all of a sudden, they see another bone, and they drop the bone that's in their mouth. But then some other dog comes and takes the bone away and runs away, and now the dog is left with nothing in its mouth.
You've complicated this.
Are you talking about?
You said it's another bone.
Are you talking about Elvis's analogy or Scotty B?
No, I'm talking
Somebody
about
boils
Elvis's
it down
analogy.
to knick-knack paddywhack.
No, I'm just saying, like. No, read the quote again about your friend. Your friend
Speaking of bones, can I change the subject?
Yeah, you sure.
Can I show you what they found in my backyard yesterday?
A body.
Oh my God.
Bring the camera here.
Coyotes.
It's
What?
what's left of a deer leg.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you see it?
Coyotes.
What is that?
It's a deer leg.
You better keep the dogs in the house.
Okay, so our property has deer fence around it, so deer cannot get in.
Yeah.
And then this was inside another fenced-in area within the fenced-in area for the dogs. So somewhere, somehow, a deer fell to pieces.
And your dogs took care of the deer.
No, my dogs weren't there. So maybe a coyote or something grabbed what's left of the deer, dragged it over 2 fences,
And ate it in peace.
and
Yeah.
ate it in my backyard.
Yeah.
And then framed you.
I was actually listening to a podcast the other day, not to scare you, but just information for dog and cat owners out there. If you hate to say this, like if you find the remains of your dog, it's usually a coyote, but the people that don't find their pets, it's like an owl or a hawk.
Right.
So you got to be careful about that too. The owls or hawks, especially little dogs, they'll just swoop down, grab them, and you never
They
see
will.
them again.
They will.
so
A lot of times
scary.
a lot of times dogs are too heavy for them, and they'll take flight a little bit and they'll drop the dog.
Yeah.
We've seen those
Then they'll
TikTok
circle
videos.
back and, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've got chupacabra living in my backyard.
Seriously. Oh my
Well, how'd the other animal get over the fence?
They can jump.
They can jump.
Oh.
They can climb fences.
They've
But-
actually had videos of coyotes. Actually, I heard this on the Joe Rogan podcast. He had a chicken coop and he had video of a coyote jumping into his chicken coop or getting into his chicken coop and then jumping 6 feet over a 6-foot
They can
fence.
when there's chicken involved. And my house is out in the land of chicken coops.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my friends that don't have chickens, they'll call like every Wednesday. Good God, last night a massacre. I'm like, why do you do it? Just go to Popeyes, because I mean, they eat these fucking chickens every single week, and there's no way to keep them out. It's farm living.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fare well on a farm.
Popeye.
I feel awful for Gandhi
Why?
because of your mouth situation.
It's okay.
Now tell everyone what you're doing if you want.
Oh, I don't care. I have extra wisdom teeth. I got 4 of them taken out maybe 10 years
How many
ago.
extra do you have? Because I only
4.
Is that why you're such a
had
smart ass?
8
I had
wisdom teeth?
8. Yes.
You're like a genetic freak.
A mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they told me that they were so impacted in my jaw when I got the other teeth taken out that I would never have to take these out because they'll never descend. Well, they've decided to show up. So they start growing in, and now they're crowding my other teeth, and they're causing discomfort. So to get them out is a bit of a process because they were so impacted that we're trying to do things to not break my jaw
Oh my god.
and make it happen. Yeah. So I'm just staring at everyone's food like,
Have
Because I got
you
2
eaten-
out yesterday.
So no solid food for how long?
4 days for right now, 4 days. But then I have the other side. So in a few weeks, I'm going to do the other side.
This is a good diet plan.
That's what I was thinking. It's miserable, but
Yeah.
I will lose some lbs.
Okay,
maybe.
there's that.
Yeah.
But are you going to do the other side? Did you enjoy doing that new process, the laser process for your wisdom teeth?
So I absolutely hated it. It was terrible because I'm Novocaine resistant and painkiller resistant. So I feel everything.
Wait, resistance?
Yes, it does nothing to me. Even my dentist said I was so uncomfortable doing that. I don't know how. It's terrible. So
You don't. Those pain remedies don't work on you at all.
no, I felt all of it.
I wonder if
never
an
heard of that.
epidural
Yeah.
would work on
Wow.
her when she had a baby.
Oh, that's why I'm
What
not
about
having one.
what about them putting you to sleep or something? Putting you out?
That's an option. Maybe next time we'll see. I don't know. I want to get it out because I didn't notice. This goes back to what we've all been talking about a lot. I didn't realize how crooked my teeth appear on video until we started recording everything in here.
Oh.
And now when I look at myself speaking, I'm like, oh God. So I want to get Invisalign, but to get Invisalign, I have to fix all these other things because you don't want to get Invisalign and then have your teeth grow in and move
Right.
everything again. So do I want to do it? No. Am I gonna do it? Yeah. So
I say go the Uncle Johnny route.
what is
Just
that?
have
Have them
them
all
toupee?
pulled out.
pull them
A toupee.
out.
Oh, get them all
some dentures.
pulled.
all of them? No, I'm just gonna get these extra wisdom teeth
Every
taken
last
out.
one of them. I remember one day he was almost at the end of all of his teeth. He called upstairs. Do you have any toothpaste? We said, Uncle Johnny, you don't have any teeth. I still have 1.5 teeth.
Oh my God.
So we had to take the toothpaste downstairs because he had 1.5 teeth
He's
to
so
brush.
cute.
He's all yours.
I gotta say, Gandhi, you're braver than I because my dentist told me back in October I need to take these 2 wisdom teeth out.
Get them out.
I have yet to make that appointment to get them taken
it.
out.
I
so-
got all 4 out at the same time, but
too.
I am okay with painkillers.
I did 2 at once.
Did you
and,
get-
And it was the last thing on earth you wanted to do, and I didn't want to do it, but I did it, and he was a great doctor, and it worked.
And to be
like,
honest, you want to do it before it's an emergency because I waited till it was an emergency, and the pain that I was in.
That's the
was
thing. This is
nothing.
preemptive. So why would I want to pull teeth out that don't hurt me or anything?
because
like
it's
that?
Telling
preemptive.
you.
Oh,
Wait.
it does hurt.
Who
you.
here still has their wisdom teeth?
I have 2.
I have 2.
of
I've
my
got
8
2.
left.
2 of my 4.
Scotty, wisdom teeth?
No, mine are out.
Wow.
Why are they there if they just wreak havoc?
Right.
Shouldn't we have evolved away from these stupid wisdom teeth at this point?
You know what? They should go the way of the coccyx or the tailbone.
Don't we have an organ that does nothing too? Like, what's the appendix or the spleen? Like, something doesn't do anything, right?
I've got an organ that doesn't do anything.
Me too.
But not by choice.
Okay.
Not by choice. See, you're doing that okay thing. You're doing that frumpy thing where you're like you act
That
uncomfortable.
frumpy thing.
Which organ are you talking about there, Elvis?
My penis. No, but wait, are you really uncomfortable? Because he's been doing that a lot lately.
I was just trying to wrap up the podcast. I thought that was a
No,
great out.
no.
That was my zinger.
you
that was my
you
jingle
make
out.
it sound like you're uncomfortable with the conversation, and I know you're not. What are you trying to do?
Okay.
Did someone talk to you?
Are you wearing a cardigan on purpose?
I am.
Can we do a group effort and all just say penis and end the podcast that way?
Penis.
Penis.
Dick.
Penis. Dinger.
Wanker.
I think we're done.
Schlong.
I think we're done.
It looks like you've been doing something
we
with
done?
your penis on your pants right there.
Okay.
Okay. Frumpy us.
Are we done?
I don't
Yeah, we're
believe
done.
it's syrup.